Hello everybody and welcome back to Theme Park Coastin and a very Merry Christmas from over here at Paultons Park. As today we are over here at one of my favourite theme parks in the UK to experience their Merry Christmas event. We'll be checking out all that they have to offer, as well as completing such classics as Storm Chasers over there, Farmyard Fly, which actually I've never ridden. You have, but I haven't.
I've got the credit, he hasn't yet.
As well as so many more attractions. But honestly, I am so excited to be back here.
It's a great park.
And I know you are too. It's me, you, and my dad over here today for this video.
Yeah.
But how are you excited for?
Oh, you know, I'm so excited, of course, to be back in the 2022 season. And funny, I actually just said, I did actually come down here in May, of course off camera, but you know, it was great to come back here. And just to be back in the festive spirit again, we thought we might as well come down here again. So we're sort of debating what Christmas event to do this year. And we're thinking, as part of our Christmas series, we might as well revisit Paultons. As back in 2021, we did actually come down here for, of course, Christmas at Paultons, and we had an amazing time.
Yeah.
This park is something special. Like, operations were amazing, staff were amazing, and also as well, the attractions are amazing, like Storm Chasers, just over there.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've actually been here during the main season this year. I've only been here last year for Christmas, and I go this year for Christmas. There's some rides like Magma and Cobra I haven't ridden for like 2 years. So even though you can't go on those rides today, the ride off in here is amazing.
It's very good. I mean, compared to yesterday,
yeah, let's go to Chesington.
Chesington Adventures, they line up there, oh, it wasn't great. But here, you know, it's looking pretty strong this year, and that's good. Same as last year, I believe. Of course, we've included Farmyard Flyer as well. And
I remember in particular, I was blown away by all the decks over here. I mean, last year we were like, wow, it's definitely worth coming down. Nice. So I'm so excited to get in here. Currently the time is around 9:34, so around half an hour early.
25 minutes.
But hopefully, over there, great stuff. But hopefully we should be able to get in there a little bit early. We always suggest arriving a little bit early to the park.
And you've got empty plaza, and we were just actually taking photos for Storm Chaser, because it's really quiet right now. You can get some good photos, see some testing, and yeah, it's always nice to come down.
Oh, and even the character cake, that's really cool. Nice little thing I did at the start of the day. Yeah, little feature. So we'll show you some clips around here, and we'll catch back up with you as we enter into Paultons Park for their Christmas event. And after around half an hour of waiting, we have now made it into Paultons Park. But before we start talking about everything we're going to head to right away, I've got to one of those characters, because it was such a nice addition. I've never seen that before. Even though it's like Disney when we arrive early, or of course Merlin parks as well. But you don't have anything outside of there for people who arrive really early and are waiting. And they're there for around half an hour. We didn't actually interact because it's not really our age group. However, for all the kids there waiting for a long time, it's such a nice thing.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? You'd never see that at a Merlin park, and I mean, I love Merlin park. You'd never see that.
This is like Disney, really.
Yeah, to be honest, that was just so nice. And yeah, this is a bit understandable because it's a little more popular, but here, like, it's a perfect too. Like, they always think outside the box here, and I love this place. It's so
it's so nice. It's such a nice start as well to the day. I mean, I always like when they let you in the park early and you can start heading towards one, even if it doesn't open. Like, I like to get like here and then they let you in a little bit later on, kind of break up the entrance. But having a character is a really nice addition, and it gets everyone really excited for the day ahead. And of course, I am excited right now to be heading in back into Tornado Springs.
UK's best area, no?
Some would argue. Yeah, I say it has to be. I've got to admit, I do love this area. I mean, it's so immersive, it's so off-beat. When we take you in there right now, you're really going to see how awesome this area really is.
It's so nice.
Home to 3 amazing attractions as well now.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
I know what 3 because you got this as well.
Yeah, and also I've got Falls and everything.
Oh yeah, there's loads. It's really expanded, but I remember when we first came, we looked at construction of this area. Now, standing here looking at this, it's just unreal. Fourth on the area, but it looks absolutely good. I think we're going to be the first one in there as well.
Yeah.
That was really rustling today over towards the area. But yeah, Storm Chasers are planned for the first one of the day. However, we have not seen it yet. We're coasting. Yeah, we're coasting. Yeah. Hello? Hello. Theme Park Coastin. Yeah, but yeah, awesome place. But yeah, we're now making our way now into Route 83 and head over towards our first attraction.
Fact as well, Route 83 is actually at the opening year of the park. 1983 was the opening year here at Paultons Park.
So there you go, very for fact, and I'm going to be there for 5 early on as well. Is this? So you're literally behind yourself.
We would always recommend heading here first. I know maybe turn to Peppa Pig World, but you know, it's definitely best heading first. Peppa Pig World do later on, I'd say.
Yeah, if any photographers out there too, I mean, look at this. Go, it's quite you never go this again throughout the day.
No, it's so quiet. Like, I mean, I remember all 4 times I've been down there, of course, seeing this area. It's always best to come down here, right?
Yeah.
And honestly, as well, the soundtrack they actually changed for Christmas. Yeah, I'm not sure it's the same for Halloween, but you can hear it behind me.
Yeah, it sounds very, very good. Very awesome, very awesome. It's amazing land, very back in here. If the Storm Chaser opens, we'll head on there straight away, and if not, we'll probably head on Cyclonator or Farmyard Flyer. Walk on cue, and first riders of the day, I think so. Let's go on to one of the UK's best coasters.
Love it.
I hate it because there was a wheel going backwards.
Wow, that ride back there fails to disappoint. Storm Chaser often seems one of the smallest rides out there.
It's good.
But it's a really good ride.
It's so much fun, honestly. It's one of the best coasters, probably anywhere in the UK.
Yeah, I would argue it's one of the best.
It could even be the best. So we're debating it though. We're thinking, is it the best? Because in my opinion, Icons, again, is up there. And they're both Mac
Think
rides.
of it, it's the overall experience. From when you enter this land, to queuing up to riding, it's just a fantastic experience. I'm not like queuing up, I'm looking at this queue line here for the next ride. But yeah, the entire experience from the start to the end is fantastic. And on ride as well, it's just out of this world. We'll talk about that later on, because the biggest tip we have as well is at the start of the day, make the most of the start. It's quiet, it's empty, and it's when you get most of the rides done. So we're heading from one ride straight on to the next, Farmyard Flyer.
Yeah, Farmyard.
And this is the more kiddie version of that ride.
Actually. And Tom's never done before, it's in the intro.
No, exactly. So it's going to be something you get the first time on the ride, another coaster crash, and overall it's amazing. Something you said very interesting is the station, you said.
Yes, the station is really cool, so we'll show you the mix of
Yeah, we'll show you now, but we'll show you on the station.
But it's a really cool thing.
We'll head on to our next ride and give a review of both rides after riding. But look at this, that station is incredible. How cool is this? Just take a fly on Farmyard Flyer, and whilst adding some tips just behind me there, I think it's a perfect time to talk about these two roller coasters in the land, as they are absolutely fantastic. As I said earlier, this one over here, Storm Chaser, around the world it's never the biggest of rides, however over here, of course, it is the main attraction out of the park. So many amazing elements, so thrilling, a spinning, really good fun, not too spinny, but just overall a very good ride.
It's a good ride.
And overall it is just really good fun, short queue and amazing. And the queue line itself as well,
yeah.
Film the side off, but it is so nice. With all the sides of other states, it's really fun to look where you've been or where you want to go. Yeah. And overall it's just a really nice atmosphere, and that ride overall is very solid, isn't it?
It's such a great coaster. Honestly, like Storm Chaser, just the spinning on it. I would say it actually feels quite intense, surprisingly. And as you said, I think you said, we actually got the front row on it.
Yeah,
so.
I deserve, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, honestly, the front row is always great on there, even though you do spin anyway. You know, just taking some of the elements and sort of different angles is always really good fun. I know a lot of people say, of course, the Mac and Shoe spinning coasters do that really well as well. But you know, just taking all different angles is such a different experience. Like some of these turns are sort of taking the sideways, maybe forwards, maybe backwards. You know, honestly, every ride is different.
And it really does work perfect in this land as well.
Oh, it does. It fits just so well, and it really sort of dominates the skyline, unfortunately.
Yeah, it really does. So often you enter, you see it, everything's amazing. And then the new ride as well, that doesn't disappoint either. It's a family coaster again, with a little more kiddie version than the other one. But overall, really good fun, great feeling. Good, I wouldn't wait more than a half an hour, I'd say.
No, I wouldn't.
But it's a perfect, again, probably our first ride as well.
Yeah, I think, yeah, probably, yeah. No.
But everything like that is really solid as well. I feel like the actual theme as well, that ride was better than Storm Chaser, to be honest. I like the whole plane and all that around it, all the animals and stuff like that. It's a really nice family attraction over here at the park. And if you're heading here, definitely head now. No matter how little it looks, it is really, really good fun. And the station itself is really, really good too. But we're now making our way over towards our attraction. I probably imagine it's going to be slightly later, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think we should start looking at that, but get some more clips. We'll head to our next attraction and keep you informed along the way. But so far, it's been a very good day.
NATO Speedland and Extreme G-Forces.
After completing 3 fantastic attractions, we are now leaving Route 83. Definitely not for our last time today, though, as we just had an amazing time. I mean, what time is it now?
Yeah, it's now 10:51.
And I mean, we didn't just rush to each ride. We literally had our filming, we were relaxing.
Because of course, because we're filming the vlog today, yeah, we have to of course get tons of different footage and everything.
They were cute, I was like, that's how it is.
So cool. But of course, yeah, like because we film footage and everything, it naturally takes us a little bit longer throughout the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, we saw 3 rides done, and you know, all 3 of them were really good fun actually.
Yeah.
I mean, Cyclaser, I don't like flat rides that much, so.
Yeah, well, I think Cyclaser is one of the best rides in the UK.
Oh, don't get me wrong. If you, I can see if you like flat rides.
It is,
of course.
I think it is the most intense ride in the UK.
I think it probably
I think it is. I mean,
honest.
it is intense, it's thrilling, but it is really good ride.
And in terms, yeah, no, honestly, it's just it's a good ride, but I'm not the biggest fan of flat rides.
And while we're here, point, look at the difference, okay, between there and there. So when I just talk about later on about how we need to do the whole thing before expanding it a lot more, that's what I mean. This whole middle area here is kind of a bit plain, with a lot of it plain, but we'll talk about that later on. But
we always talk about it.
We always do. We always look at art. It's an amazing
We'll
part,
say about it later, but yeah, we always discuss about this because I quite like how the land's fried, but he doesn't. So.
What we're going to talk about now, as soon as we finish talking about Cyclator, is the 4G. I mean, Wi-Fi and connection at this park is horrendous. I mean, how many advice you got?
I've got 2 at the moment.
Oh, so it's quite good.
Not bad.
I was going to say, I think it's better today than we've had previously.
Okay, so maybe we've updated it, but
And look, we're only the entrance as well, so I mean.
yeah, it is always okay. But I remember beforehand we couldn't even like post it on Instagram for you
Yeah.
guys, or we could like send messages to our family. So if you are coming, be fair about it. We're looking into more today, but I want to let you guys know now before you end this vlog and then don't come back.
I mean, it's not as bad as Oakwood has done in Wales, so in that.
Yeah, that is the most.
That's
Actually,
crazy.
it's in Wales, but today Springs.
Oh, love that area.
Amazing
In my
area.
opinion, by far.
Great
Like,
addition. It wasn't cheap
yeah,
by any
that's really
means.
good. No.
It wasn't, but it's a very, very good land. Some amazing attractions, and overall, it's definitely going to go to first.
Oh, it is. I believe the area, from what I know, I think maybe excluding, or maybe including Firefly, I think it was 12 million. So you look at that, it's expensive.
The Wicked Man was 8.
I think they got a great deal for that, to be honest, because you got to think you got a great coaster in there. Also, as well, you got some great flats, so it's. I think got a pretty good deal to it.
I think it was a deal. Like I said.
Wicker Man at Paulton Towers is, I think, 5 million. Like they got pretty well with that.
Yeah, but what really started off that land is this land we're going to right now, the Lost Kingdom, which was a.
And Peppa Pig World.
Oh god, yeah, sorry. These 2 lands, they're quite close to each other, weren't they, when they came?
Yeah, I think Peppa Pig World came first, and then that started off this, and then this started off that.
But it's sort of a thrill ride to go. Lost Kingdom is an amazing land. It's kind of forgotten now, I could say it's freaks, but it is such a good land. Some really solid attractions over here, and overall, it is an amazing place. Just a bit annoying that it's over at this end of the park, which is so themed. Hopefully again in the future, they'll theme it. But with that one over there, Flight of a Pterosaur, I think it is. I'm gonna right there, as well as even Cobra on the end, which unfortunately that, as well as, like I say, Magma and the Edge aren't open, unfortunately today. Oh, as well as the log flume, believe it or not.
It's not the end of the world day. And
Nah.
as we said earlier, the lineup here today is pretty good, to be honest. It's much better than a lot of parts of Christmas, so that's really why we chose to stop over Trent and Manor to come to today.
Yeah,
so.
and as well, it's completely empty. We're going to walk a cruise over, which is, I'm not having fun about Christmas. Yes, that's right, that's why it's open. Compared to the summer day, which isn't never too busy, I'd say.
Right.
But the summer day, you can get the walk queue to everything.
The only thing is, the opening hours are pretty short though.
Oh yeah,
like,
this one.
it's 10 till 4:30, which is fine.
Which is quite dramatic if you ask me.
But you can't get any night rides in, so I mean, you maybe just have to get one night ride, but I've always found it quite hard to get night rides here, because I think there's only 2 days of the year you can properly get night rides.
But hey ho, it's short hours, but we're definitely actually going to get it done over here today. And we're going to enter into Lost Kingdom. I can only imagine our first ride, Flight of a Pterosaur. Flight of a Pterosaur, wow, that is a awesome attraction. Now, I mean, it hasn't got the same thrills as rides like Storm Chaser or even Cyclonator at Silent Springs, but as far as the theming goes, lots of people say it's nowhere near as true as Silent Springs. Personally, of course, it hasn't got the same American rustic charm as Silent Springs has, but it's not meant to. It's a Jurassic land, so all the rockwork, the trees, the animatronics I showed you earlier, all of that makes this place really immersive too. So if you're coming here, don't just think there's one land that's Silent Springs. There is so much more, including this amazingly themed land with 2 very, very good attractions. But I'm going to go to Adam Estate, it's currently just filming. But as a ride, Flight of a Pterosaur, love how you dangle your legs. There's not many rides out there where you can have a family ride which allows you to dangle your legs, because normally the inverse of rides like Never's Inferno or Never's Alton Towers, or rides like that where you kind of are going upside down, looping, twisting all the time. Whereas these rides, if you're in a family coaster, you get to enjoy the sensation of dangling your legs just without those really big fills.
Yeah, honestly, it's a really good coaster, and I find like these are really underrated rides because I enjoy both these are. I mean, they're both proponents, and I feel like this is probably the best Vekoma suspended I've been on.
It's very smooth.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And I mean, you look how Vekoma used to be. I mean, by the way, if you don't know what that is, it's a roller coaster manufacturer. And you look how they used to be from rough like boomerangs and SLCs. This is so much better, like. And I know there's one trip shoe, I can't remember what it's called now. It's Halzubakov, I think, I don't know, but that's like a thrill version of this, and it looks very similar actually. So it's kind of scary.
I mean, even like Vampire Chesington was one another one in the UK. That's a lot more intense than this. You know what I mean?
It's not intense, this ride, but it is very good.
And very fun.
It's fun, and the theming interactions with, of course, the tunnel up there. It's just a really fun ride. Also, as well, you do get a little bit of airtime. Not a lot, but a little bit.
And I know as a kid as well, I'd have loved it. I mean, this is the sort of ride as a kid which I wish I had, because by going on that, you get to dangle it, and the whole sensation of dangling is really good fun. I mean, that end like helix is pretty thrilling, I've got to admit. All from a break point, which is in the station, as it is only one train. So if you're coming here on a busy day, which I've never actually noticed, I've been here a few times, never been on a busy day. If you are, this is the one that you go to first. We've got one train, it takes around like 6 to 7 minutes to dispatch, so you're looking at around 20 people every 6 to 7 minutes, so you're looking at around 200 people an hour. So if you're on a busy day, get on this one quickly, because otherwise you're going to have some pretty long queue lines. However, no matter when you go, you should just get this one done, as well as our next attraction to Velociraptor. Not Velocicoaster, I'm going to get confused there, but Velociraptor. And once again, this is a kiddie version similar to, of course, Silent Springs, the those rides, but I've got to admit, I might even prefer this one than Flight of a Pterosaur. I mean, it's good, but this one over here, boomerang coaster, meaning you don't go forwards and backwards too, and it's going up, just there, yeah, there you go, it's going around right now. But the theming, once again, love how the trees have grown throughout the years. I remember we last came, the trees weren't so much grown, but it's now even more drastic. You've got the animatronics in there, see, there you go, the animatronic moving around there, all the way around here. Very immersive queue line, but also finding that very short queue line. So let's now go on to our 4th coaster of the day.
Yeah, I think it is.
And second to last as well.
Yeah.
Flight of a Pterosaur, not Flight of a Pterosaur, but also Velociraptor. Velociraptor, second to the front row, tick. Velociraptor, second to the back row, tick too. We have just done Velociraptor 2 times, and the reason for that was because the experience, especially that coaster out there, is very, very different from back to front. Now, of course, on all coasters, depending on where you sit, can be very, very different. But I do think on boomerangs in particular, with you going both back and forth, you have a very different ride. So on the back row, for example, you start off a lot higher up, whereas on the front row, you then end up a lot higher up. So it's very different. Exactly, so that's how we started it twice. So I was going it twice and experienced both ends. This one's better. And I've heard
it's probably the most different. I would probably say the front,
but
again, everyone's got different opinions on that, right? And yeah, it really does depend like what you prefer. If you prefer more airtime, I'd say the front. Yeah, because you get a nice little pop up.
But I like the height, the initial speed as you go down that drop. That's very good. The width is a lot more on the back. So
if you a little more intense as well.
If you can, take a ride in the back as well as the front when you go, especially that one in particular. Normally walking queue, and it might even let you stay onto the riders. But
I think they were actually. I think they were behind us.
Yeah. So I decided to film here right now because of this new ride splashing into Lost Kingdom.
It's actually got put up only 2 or 3 days ago.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear of it.
It's pretty new, yeah. So it's actually going to be, obviously it's a new ride splashing into Lost Kingdom, and 2024 is going to be the opening year. From what we know, this actually has taken over Temple Heights, which
I know a little
flat ride.
I was going to say I'll move on that. But
and it was good, to be fair. I actually did it back in May this year, so glad I got back on it. But yeah, what we know so far is it's going to open in 2024. That's about it, to be honest.
That's what you can see so far, not a lot.
I think it's a bit water coaster. I know everyone has different opinions on it.
The amazing, it's like a log from water coaster.
Yeah, I think because they've logged from over there.
But we're going to move that for a little bit. It's a long-term plan.
Remove that soon and build a log flume / water coaster. And I'd really like to see it, to be honest, because I mean we were actually sitting in the car like sort of Jurassic sort of theming with the water. Sort of Jurassic water sort of theming works really well actually, and I think it could work pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you go Universal Parks, so Jurassic World River Adventure, they are the best water rides on the planet. So if they had a ride like that, and of course with the feeling done so far here, I think it would really fit in on a water coaster. Remove all these old like carnival sort of tacos. Of course, it worked when the park first opened, but now they're getting a lot more money and expanding, obviously changing a lot. It'd be nice if they got removal of those like tacky rides up there and put in some brand new, highly themed attractions, which you'll see easily, and this park can definitely do. So I look forward to seeing this, and of course we will continue up to date with all the construction, of course, with this new land as we do come over here. However, I think we are now going to be actually leaving the Lost Kingdom, as even our biggest tip, one of my first, I'll go with Tom tip, I know there's Tom with my tips. My first Tom tip is to stay in the lands, do all the rides before we move on to the next one, because the time it takes to walk between lands, and some parts, especially like Alta Towers and stuff, can be so long that you actually waste most of your day by walking around. And actually, if you stayed in the parks, did the lands, and then moved on to the next land before continuing your day, you can actually get a lot more done. However, with the highway so quiet and all the lands being so close to each other, we decided actually we're going to continue our day, go out and do the priority rides first, and then come back here, do the smaller coasters, a little like Jeep run over there, as well as the Tenaya Springs as well, to run over there, because this park has so much to offer. And even ones like the train ride, I love doing them because they're so nice and relaxing. You can see us on the park, and I'm pretty sure this park hasn't got us. I'm getting confused right now between this and Drayton Manor, because Drayton Manor's got like a train ride to the zoo, so I can't really remember fully the train ride over here at this park. However, we will go on it, we will check it all out for you guys and give you as much as we can throughout today. But right now, I think the plan is, because we're getting a little bit hungry, at around 11:30, 12 o'clock, we're going to get some lunch over at Tenaya Springs before we continue our day. So we'll keep update with what's happening next. And here is our food, so no further ado, let's tuck in and give you a food review after. We have eaten and we are now ready to go for our final 4 hours over here at Paultons Park. And when eating the meal which actually only cost us 15 quid, which is very good for taking into account we got a burger and lots of chicken nuggets as well as chips and a drink too. It wasn't too bad, and for theme park enthusiasts like ourselves who are used to eating a lot of food over at theme parks, for a £15 meal it's not too bad at all.
It wasn't that bad, to be honest. It's quality stuff there. It's obviously not like what you'd count as like, I don't know, like sort of like quite a fancy meal, but it's fast food, but you know, for fast food standards, it was alright. It was pretty good actually.
Yeah, as well as for the atmosphere of this land too. Eating here is an awesome place, but if you don't want to eat in Tenaya Springs and you want to have a more substantial meal, there's also a little wildlife cafe down at the entrance where we do like sausage and mash and stuff, which obviously is a lot more better for you But over here at theme park, we do love to have all of the awesome theming as around what we eat.
And the tornado fries as well.
Exactly, tornado fries too, very, very good. But after that, we realised even if we had got 4 hours left, there's still quite a lot more to do. Over here, we have rise attractive park has to offer. We have done the major ones. We have done the ones that if we're at home now, we're not going to be regretting not doing anything. However, it is now time to do our second laps, as you can see here, as well as doing the rides, which are a little bit small over here, part but still amazing. Like the train ride, like Caterpillar, like the small little dinosaur ride that we also keep us on that.
So what a lot to go at here.
So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go over, start to do more attractions over here at the park, get some second rides done, and overall enjoy the atmosphere still, but get a little bit faster on the rides itself to get in as much for you guys. So to start off on now, we have got no other but our second ride on the day on Storm Chaser. So let's go up here, hoping we're back home this time on our next ride of the day. Yeah, let's go back home, there you go.
Looks like a category 5. Ryder, you're in one of the student buses. Thank you very much.
I swear that every time we ride Storm Chaser, it only gets better. That ride has got to be one of my favourite rides in the UK, if not the best. We were saying on the ride itself that actually, despite it not being too intense of a ride, it has got the full package. And with people like me who have been around the world to such theme parks as Cedar Point over in Ohio, as well as Kings Island, which are all of our latest travel series on the channel, and went down to America to an amazing road trip. Rides like even the biggest ones over here in the UK aren't that thrilling. So stuff like Icon, a big one, as much as they are still amazing coasters, the thrills of them don't feel that much compared to, of course, rides like Fury 325. So as far as thrills go, there's not anything that's too overly intense for us. However, the experience of that is something different. For starters, the theming, I mean, I can't describe how awesome it is. It's got a rustic charm, but very nice charm. The queue line, as I said earlier, has got all the states on the board and stuff, all of the cattle, all of the tractors, and all that is really, really awesome over here. And then that gets onto the ride itself, where you then head onto the ride, you spin around non-stop, you race around those turns, and look at that now, it's absolutely crazy. But overall, from the moment you enter that queue line to getting off, you are immersed in that theming. And so, with that alone, the thrills, as well as just the fun in general of that ride, the interaction you see with each other, it is just a really, really good attraction. So I think our next one over on there, whether we do it again today, I think probably will against a little later on or not, it could possibly be our favourite ride in the UK. So will it be that or will it not? I don't know. But that is a very, very good attraction. But next up, we are planning to continue some more little rides over here in this land. I've actually never done the tractor ride. Don't think we've done that today, but Windmill Tower's over there. It is a small drop tower, but do not underestimate it. It is a thrilling one too. So with no further ado, let's continue our day with a little ride on Windmill Towers. Windmill Towers, an amazing attraction over here at the park. But as earlier, we are back onto the next one. As for our next attraction, we have got Buffalo Falls. I know what over here, we didn't think we were going to do this, that's why I quickly started the camera now. But we thought it's a walk on cue, we're passing it anyway. We might as well head on it. It's a little water attraction, however, as of course, you get those amazing views and it's not too wet, it's worth doing it, isn't it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's a fun ride. Like, it is a fun ride.
And also, it used to actually a previous attraction.
Yeah.
And we actually got to experience it in its old form.
Yeah, the restored the path for tennis spins sound like.
Yeah.
It's amazing. If it has got a queue, this ride, you get some amazing views, of course, here. But obviously, with no queue, we cannot get the shots of this ride from up here unless we are very, very lucky. And it's going around right now. No, it's not. But we just got another ride, and we're going to get off it and talk about Windmill Towers as well as Buffalo Falls. We have just taken a race on Buffalo Falls, and for a walk on attraction, even if it was around 10 minutes, it is definitely worth a ride. Being able to race your family or friends down the slides to the bottom, the bumps and provides quite a bit of airtime, to be honest. Probably the most airtime you get to ride over here at the park.
I think so. It was pretty good, to be honest. And you literally, the whole boat just goes flying. It's
yeah,
crazy.
like Dad obviously tries the most he can, so he literally like pulls himself off at the start. Everyone else just enjoys the ride. But they go down there, you fly down the track to the and you can get on my photos as well, which is a bit unusual.
Yeah, that's really unusual. For that type of ride anyway, you don't usually get like an on-ride photo on that, so
and it's
pretty cool.
Especially with me, it goes so fast, the camera doesn't catch it all the time, but it does.
Exactly. I do have one thing though about it. Why doesn't this park just just do like a non-ride photo package thing.
Yeah, lots of us do it nowadays.
Digital photo stuff. Like we would have got it because I mean we do that everywhere, literally. But you know, it's such nice memories. I don't get why they don't do it.
I know, exactly. Photos are the best thing in the world. If you're going to buy something, don't buy like, there's nothing you get anyway. Don't do it at the park, like photos and all that.
Yeah, it's not so much, it's not like Neg and I didn't. Like, I'm not sure if we mentioned it when we were there, but of course they were in Denmark. Like, there's this really good photo parts, which is not that expensive. Like £10–15, and it's really good actually.
Yeah, and right now I think we're heading into this like little Africa expedition thing, where because we're just gonna have a little walk around while we talk about the next ride. But yeah, Buffalo Falls was great. Windmill Towers.
Yeah, no, that was good as well actually. In my opinion, of course we do have far nice freefall leg on Windsor, which is literally 10 minutes down the road from us. But you know, it's still a really fun ride, and I do enjoy it. I'd probably say it's better to be honest, because the airtime a little bit stronger. I'm not sure if they've changed the sequence up or anything, but it definitely feels a little different. So.
Yeah, you see a little one up there as well, just want to point out as we're working our way around. But yeah, those drop towers, they don't seem like a lot, but they are. They are really intense.
I know, they're better than Magma in the same bar.
Oh yeah, I agree, yeah. Because those bands that you let you fly, it's not thrilling, but it's fun.
I think they blew my Sierra, I think if I'm right.
Yeah,
and
it always compares as well somehow.
I know, it's crazy. I mean, we've only ever seen one which is not in a pair, and that was a Fair Summerland, I believe. That was one with not pair, but yeah, they always come in two for some reason. But
hey ho, it's a good ride. I think probably the reason why I came with two is because obviously its throughput's probably quite slow when you think about it.
And also as well, they probably get a good discount on the second one. So.
Yes, buy one get one free.
That's what Merlin did it probably. So
probably was.
I still like Fire and Ice, by the way.
Yeah, Fire and Ice is very good. Because the animals walking up now, look at it. It's so weird. It's like wow, it's awesome little thing. So if you come over here again, this park is home to so much more than just rides.
Oh, it is, yeah. It's like also as well. Even though the theme is great, it's home to more than theming as well. Like
yeah,
it's just all these animal exhibits, and as well, the thing is, it looks like they actually have like a decent amount of room as well.
Yeah.
Usually they don't, but
yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, like some of the bird cage. I'm not a really big fan of animals now. I'm not going to go on about it in this video, but
yeah.
I don't think the birds and cages and stuff is a bit like. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. So I never filmed in the vlogs, and they have got some over at this park in the middle area,
which is where we usually skip.
Which is where we usually skip past. But overall, the animals around here, so they got a pretty good amount of room. And again, I presume it's what used as well for conservation as well. Hopefully.
I think this area actually came there. Sorry, that's wrong.
Yeah, so we'll shove that.
Anyway, I think this area actually came back in 2018, was it?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I think it came with the new expansions for Pig World, so it wasn't too long ago.
Yeah, like you again, but the theming again. It's you see how it comes along, all the theming of the land stuff, or what work, all of it. Okay, I think I said. Before 2017, let's be honest, it probably wasn't long.
I would say 2016 because that's when Velociraptor and stuff.
Okay, yeah, so before 2016 it's like a quite an empty place, not a lot to do here, whereas now it's so forward, it's expanding at such a fast rate as well.
Crazy.
Probably the fastest amount of park in the UK, and hence why we say it's possibly one of our favourite parks, probably my favourite park in the UK.
That's what we were just saying, like, it's between this, for us, it's between this, Legoland Windsor and Drayton Manor, between what's our favourite part in the UK.
It's tough. Oakwood's quite good as well, but
Oakwood's a good one.
I think Oakwood needs a bit more.
It needs to expand a little more, I feel like. But
yeah. But that is a thing for another day. Right now, though, we're going to go around through stuff like Heatherland. I don't really do rides here, to be honest with you guys, but I feel wrong going to Paultons Park without showing you one of our main lands, because it's not our target demographic, really. No. But we have done rides here for out on there. We have to do. We do love a good old dinosaur.
I think we approach all of them.
Yeah, we've done quite a few of them. There's a few really small ones we haven't done, but we've done all those sort of rides on here. They're all really good fun. No control overlays, but again, over here they have got a special Christmas soundtrack too, which is really, really awesome.
And that's just really enhanced the experience. Like, a lot of parks don't do Christmas soundtracks, or they just use the normal Christmas songs. But over at Paultons, I'm really impressed with it. Like, this is my 4th Christmas event this year, and you know, I'm so impressed with like all the different soundtracks, and that was really why we loved it last year, like the decorations and everything. Everything just works so well together.
Yeah, I just say now, you know, also Peppa Pig World in Florida.
Peppa Pig World.
Sorry, Peppa Pig World. Has it got anything related to it? Like company-wise?
No, it doesn't. I don't think so. No, obviously apart from Peppa Pig.
Because that's like similar to a roller coaster now. Like, it's just on the straight instead of a roller coaster.
Obviously, the one in Florida, Peppa Pig theme park, is owned by Merlin Entertainment.
Yeah.
And it looks nice, but I feel like this area is like, I mean, this area, funny enough, has actually got more attractions.
The whole theme park.
I think anyway.
Yeah, imagine what it does. Like, look at all the time. And that one there is thrilling. No one of that is probably most scary
Oh,
idea.
it's fantastic. Honestly, we need to do it today.
Who do need to say?
Yeah, no, I don't think that's even related, but...
But hey, it's an amazing place. If you're young kids as well, I mean, right now is a prime time to come because in the summer, you're looking at an hour queues for each ride. Whereas now, as you're all the queue time boards, everyone's here a minute. So if you want to, even if you are ready to come over here and all want to do the whole ride rides, just without really long queues, go down Christmas time, do without the queue lines, and enjoy them. For us, they're very common flat rides at parks, and we're almost only going to come in like once a year or maybe twice.
Apart from that one though.
Yeah, that's a classic. We do that time.
Fantastic.
But we've also got in once or twice. We feel like we have to do a big one over here. What do we really want to do? So we're now leaving Peppa Pig World and heading over towards Caterpillar.
The star is shining.
One thing that I particularly love about Paultons Park is the variety of things to do here. Of course, Jack got here amazing coasters like Caterpillar. I would have had a little bit of a sec, but that's intense. But in addition to that, you've also got some lovely walks above me. Down here, if you're in a summer's day and it's really in the park, nip down here, you literally get like a lovely area with seats, plants, and a relaxing lake to sit down. And there's so much more. I mean, like even earlier when we were down in the Lost Kingdom, there are parts of the park where we didn't even notice was there. So like there's like little seating areas further down, and so much more we will look at next time we come here. That doesn't close at 4:30. But if you're coming here, take the time of your day, take a look around. There's so much here to do. Like,
It's crazy.
Like I said, like the bushes like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's so much to see here. But no, to be honest, actually, Caterpillar coaster, it's genuinely quite a fun ride. And we were like, I'd say we were like middle row probably, or one of the
If you're in the back row, you got an intense experience.
Oh wow, yeah, and you know what's quite funny, they actually take off the two back seats sometimes. Of course the two back cars.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, of course operationally. But, you know what, if you actually get it on with the extra two back seats, I
I think
mean,
we've done it before.
I think we have, yeah.
And it's very, I mean, like, our whip over the edge makes this ride from like kiddie coaster to like a thrill coaster.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It literally, it's massive. I think even more than Velociraptor we did earlier, the background here matters the most.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
if you get fun, it's a bit slow, boring because of the long train.
You actually push them into the hillside, which
Oh, true. But if you went back, that is the overall best experience.
it's insane.
It is absolutely insane. So when we are over here, we have to do Caterpillar coaster every single time we do come. Despite it not looking like an awful lot. However, add a look at some clips, that's what the rest of the plan for today, because right now, we've basically done the majority of this side of the park we're going to do. Like, as far as the rides go, we've got like 2 hours now left, but we've done a lot of this side of the park. We've done it in Peppa Pig World, we've done all the rides from Today Springs, and in Critters Creek, is it called? I think it's Critters Creek, I'm not here right now to correct me, but I think it's Critters Creek, yeah, Critters Creek here. We've done the only ride we must be fussed about over here. That is a really cool one right there. So what our plan is right now is to go over towards the middle of the park, straight around there, because I haven't really showed you there yet, before continuing our way down towards the Lost Kingdom, finishing off the rides there, and then just doing our favourite rides like Storm Chaser until the end of the day. But I've got time for a little Tom tip, and that will be revealed in just 1 second. And that Tom tip is to go into a shop at the middle of the day, especially over here at Paultons Park. The shop is conveniently placed in the middle of the park. Like some Alton Towers where it's like very big and you have to go a long way, it's a lot harder. But over here at the park, trust me when I say, in the middle of the day, it's completely empty, no one's there.
definitely.
You can have a proper look around, even if you don't buy anything, but something at the end.
It's just nice.
Just have a look around, really nice. I mean, this shop isn't the greatest, don't get me wrong.
That's something else which is the greatest. Sorry, I have to point this out. I mean, look at this wonderful themed area. Like,
I mean,
seriously.
you can see it peeling up there. I mean, like, it's incredible, really. Think of new lands.
here's what you think Tornado Springs. This area really needs to get redone.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, back to the shop. Oh yeah, it's definitely best going there halfway through the day, I'd say.
Yeah, because we also get a sense of, like, at the end of the day, everyone goes in, and especially here at Paultons Park as well, actually, you know what every everyone has, is you have to leave by the shop.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
So, the middle of this will be rammed, packed, everyone will be looking, some will be just leaving. It's just an overall busy, chaotic, and not that enjoyable shopping experience. However, like right now, we just got here, middle of the day, if you're on the way to Lost Kingdom from Tornado Springs, for example, just leave it here to the shop because it's completely empty. No one's in there. You can look around, see what you want to buy, come later to buy it, or right now, put it in the car, which is just outside of there as well, the car park's nearby. And overall, it's just a lot nicer, isn't it?
Yeah, or as well, you can actually get some maps as well, because usually, right at the end of the day, it's actually shut off this bit in here. So, as you can see right now, you go into the first section, and the maps are just in there. So,
Yeah, so if you look in here, what time's the car now?
1:49.
All in the night, so it's not even, it's only like 2 hours to close, it's not even the middle of the day, but look at it, it's like completely empty here. We did just go to earlier, just have a quick nip inside and have a look, and it was even quieter then, but right now it's completely empty inside of here. I mean, you can have a look around, see what you want to buy, and come back and just say you want a magnet, you come back and buy a magnet a little bit later on, can't you?
You can, yeah. I mean, also as well, we've got to say, these magnets are pretty cool now, like, especially these down there. Full collection of them.
Yeah, I've got it, I've got it. I like these down here, I really like them.
I have to say, something even better is the dragon over there.
Yeah.
I wish you could buy that.
You can't buy the jacket, but
I don't know how you could go and get it back to your house.
that is the only thing I love with this house. The entrance is the only part which I really need improving, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's more like an airport. It feels like an airport.
It feels like an airport terminal, which is really weird. Like it's like Heathrow Terminal 3, but
Yeah.
no, it's alright.
Everything from the entrance to inside of here, like a little cafe, it's nice, but it doesn't fit in.
But it is clean.
And then
That's the thing. It's really
very
clean.
clean.
And it looks really smart. But
It does, but even on the merch though, like you've got stuff like this awesome merch, like from all the rides and stuff. I don't know everyone likes that stuff, but it goes to stuff like down here, like these like pens and stuff. It's like if you come in here, why spend like look at the picture, that's awesome. Then you go these like, I don't know, actually, there's got Paultons Park written on it, but there's some things around here. I don't know, maybe like down there, something like that. Or those teddies, for example. Why would you buy them for overpriced when you could buy something really awesome every day?
exactly, that's the thing. I mean, we've already said.
Well, like down here, little things there. I don't get it.
My
But-
special theme park merch, guys. That's what we would say. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these pens for us. Nice. Yes. We've got the
That's good, yeah. I say,
Yeah, I like the design.
Or even if like Peppa Pig, I know they're not like specific for your park, but they're still towards your day.
Exactly. It's still part of like your experience here. It's, yeah.
So what we'll do right now is we'll show you around here, just some more clips of this shop before continuing our day over here at Paultons Park, we're heading to Lost Kingdom. But if you want a coconut melon blanket, you can get them right here.
That. Well, that's $9.99. That was
You know what I want? A UPS van. And of course, we can't have been to a shop without a purchase. None found something that he wanted, so what did you get?
Well, so last year I actually came down here and I just got a soft toy of like, I can't remember what it's called, a gingerbread man. And I mean, it is Paultons related, it has like a Paultons Park scarf on. Of course, that's when I got it. But yeah, I was actually debating between two of them, so I got one of them. And I thought if I return one day, I'll just get the other one. So I've returned and I've got the other one.
And
So,
you've got
the reindeer.
the reindeer.
And as you can see,
It's got one part written on it.
that's what's nice about it. Like, if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't get it. But it works really well.
It's a nice heady and it's got a box, so you got a
Yeah.
tick.
Yeah, I know. And also, you've got a Paultons Park sort of label
Yeah.
on it as well. So they've really put a lot
Yeah, a
of
little
effort
over, yeah.
into the Paultons stuff on it. So it's nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. You got a taste more than anything else on the wall, so you got to get one to continue our tradition over here.
I mean, like, that's basically what I collect. Like, you know, a lot of people collect magnets. I just collect soft toys. I just like get loads of shit every park.
It's better just full of toys.
Literally, like, I mean, you see like everywhere, like America, everywhere like that. So,
Yeah. So anyway,
it's memorable collection.
and they often have them as well. So if you ever come from like younger kids or somebody loves soft toys too, you're normally pretty okay with soft toys.
Yeah.
But just don't get the ones that you get anywhere.
No,
Like you say, I can't just enough. Do not get toys number 3, maybe. Toys number 3. Do not get generic merch because you can get on Amazon for a lot cheaper. However, if you're coming here, get them Paultons Park merch. Don't remember your day by whether it is a souvenir mug, maybe a restaurant, or whatever it is, I don't know, a photograph, whatever it is a ride, you want to come home, something you can look at all the time, like, oh, I remember our amazing trip over here, because for us, we just have to do the vlogs for you guys.
That's the thing.
That's our memories, that's why we love them so much. Obviously, we love showing it to you guys, but also we love it for ourselves as well.
I would say also as well, if you're doing a bit of free merchandise, you can usually go over and, you know, we were talking about the horrible things there a minute ago. If you go down there, you can actually get the sticker, of course, where it's like lost child's work.
Yeah.
Like if you wanna, I mean, obviously,
We get some weird souvenirs.
child whatever. Yeah, there's these little stickers, and they're actually
And
free,
like a
so-
name tag sticker for your
Exactly.
child.
It says Paultons on it,
So Adam wanted to get one for himself. We're not going to lose you, but another nice little souvenir. You can always get
included in
some.
the price.
Exactly, you always get like nice little freebies over there. So, and so for some as well, like Disney, for example, there's little things like our staff members, and they give you stuff, but we don't really know anything about this park at the moment. Back to that sort of thing. However, back in we go to the Lost Kingdom. It is so quiet.
Why is it so quiet? Like this park is such an amazing theme park.
Yeah,
Probably the best.
can't stress enough. Come down here, experience it, especially during the summer holidays. Where all of the Merlin parks are packed. Come here. Look at this, amazing feeling, amazing park, amazing rides, and all around an amazing area. But I can't have to guess where you plan to go first.
I don't guess. Probably like the Terrace.
But I do want to do go ones down here as well, I think.
Yeah,
Another
yeah,
coaster, and then of course I want to go there. So we'll head on to the Fly Terrace first, and then continue our day working around these little rides here. And we didn't forget the train ride as well on the other side.
Oh
we
yeah.
still want to do that.
Yeah, really grand day trip.
But we have still got enough time to do them all, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, we've got plenty of time. Hopefully tonight we'll get a Nara and a Storm Chaser.
Possibly. Fingers crossed.
We've only ever got it once, so.
It's closed at 4:30, so whether it's like at night, I don't know.
And that was when we got it last year. Like, I think it was today, a year ago maybe. I think.
Yeah, 45 minutes all the time. So fingers crossed, we're going to get that. But if not, we still get a ride on the flight of the Terrace. Second ride on Flight of the Pterosaur, and still fails to disappoint. That ride back there still has the fun of it. I felt this time though, felt it was shorter than last time. I don't know, obviously it's not, but it felt like I short rides.
Yeah, it's weird because it's not the longest of coasters, and you know it's still a really fun ride though. And we were just saying actually, it should have 2 laps.
Yeah.
I mean, this park doesn't.
2 laps or 2 laps, it's kind of had a 1.5 would be perfect.
Exactly, but I mean, this ride, this park doesn't get busy, sorry. So I think it could definitely do with 2 laps. But you know, it's still a really fun ride, and also as well, it's so smooth.
It's one of the. I think it might be smoother, but it's one of the smoothest rides out there, I've got to say.
I would say, this one has actually got a little bit rougher. I mean, I wouldn't say it's rough at all, to be honest. Compared to the old coasters, but you know, it's still like it's a good ride. You know, it's a nice suspended coaster.
Exactly, it's good fun. It's good fun and it's great, and this one is too. So that's why we're heading on to this one next. And after this one, we're going to do our final coaster. It is now definitely the final coaster we're going to do at the park, the little kiddie one outside.
Yeah.
It's up here.
Josh has on the front, yeah.
We're going right, we'll show you the full queue line. We like to look at the full queue line, show you around here. But yeah, we're going to head on the little kiddie one after this one, show you a little full coverage of everything there is to do here. But there's so many more rides around here. I know the Christmas event has got quite a big offering, but there's still a lot more around here. So if you're coming here, I know we're taking it quite slow today, enjoying the atmosphere, filming a lot of clips, but you can easily have a whole day worth of stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think it can't have 2 days yet. It's definitely a 1-day park. But if you're coming here, make sure to make most of it. Arrive here early, leave here at the end, and enjoy the entire atmosphere, enjoy the attractions, as it really is an amazing place. So the car's just going, another walk. We've already the longest trip all day actually. Might have to wait for a car.
It is.
All before our next ride on Velociraptor. Probably get some good clips as well while standing here. Yeah. Third ride of the day on Velociraptor. We did the front, we did the back, as well as doing the middle, and it's still an amazing attraction over here at the park.
It's such a fun ride. I love Velociraptor. I mean, it is a kind of boomerang coaster, and I think it's the kind of family boomerang, sorry. But yeah, no, it's really smooth, but also as well, it's actually fun. The thing about there is
Yeah, it's got a little bit of time. I mean, it's nothing too pretty. Don't put it on, then you put yourself off it. But overall, it is a really good fun attraction. And for our third time riding it, it still is amazing as when we first went on it a long time ago. Another ride that, I'm pretty sure it's got the smallest litter in the world, is it?
I think it is. It is extremely
Oh, look at it, it's just tiny. This is, what is it called?
Dino Chase.
Dino Chase, little family coaster. And I think we're going to go my way, yeah, just open it up right now. So,
perfect timing.
Perfect time, we'll head ride it anyway. And we'll keep you guys informed and up to date when we go off. Just had a chase on the Dino Chase and another fantastic ride for all of the younger kids out there, or even the coaster enthusiasts who want to pick up another crab, because despite being a small coaster, and it definitely is a small coaster, one of the smallest coasters out there, it really is quite intense. That airtime hill, that was when we got off actually, it's a lot snappier than the majority of rides out there, because it's smaller, it feels as if you snap on the turns a lot more. So rides on the back is a lot smoother, and I also understand if you are younger, you're not going to go, let's go on that one instead of a kiddie one, but when you actually go on it, you realise actually, in reality, sometimes the little ones are more intense. Like Windsor, for example, I find the little Dragon roller coaster better than the big Dragon roller coaster because it's smaller, it's more thrilling, and get more laps.
I do play Dragon, but yes.
We get more laps on that one as well, so it really is a good traction, and especially coming over here, pick up these free coaster credits, get them done, they're amazing rides. But one ride that we never normally do on our trip, we're heading to actually in 1 second, is the Dinosaur Torco. And I think we've only done it once in our time over here at the park, but it looks like a really good fun attraction. Another one which I do want to head on and experience on our trip. And as we've got a little bit of time left over right now, and we get time to experience it, I think it is worth definitely taking a ride on this attraction, because you never know what we might find on the Dinosaur Cove. What's awesome as well is this ride we can take you on, because we didn't together GoPro today, meaning that we can't take you on the bigger rides, because it's amazing at the park, that's why they let you go on the big ride with a GoPro.
Yeah, this is insane, it's so good.
This is really awesome. However, with this one being a small kiddie family ride, it means that we can take you on with our camera, which is going to be really awesome. So no further ado, let's make our way down onto our tour around the dinosaurs.
Guests who are wheelchair users must have a carer with them to assist them in and out of the vehicles.
Off we go, onto the dino tour. It's got an Australian voice as well, it's pretty awesome. Let's make our way around this amazing tour and see what dinosaurs we have to discover.
Did you hear that? Crikey! That sounded mighty close. Okay, so I know I may come across as a fearless, intrepid explorer. Good job I had my belt on. It was a bit of a bumpy landing.
Oh!
That's about 100 million years ago in old money. This fine-looking dino. Hello, kids. Give me some mate.
Uh-oh, here we go, in the danger zone.
This is incredible. A rare treat for all of us. Wasn't expecting that. Let's get out of here. Well, no, he's got a heap full of sharp teeth, so probably resides near the top of the food chain. But these two look like they've had a bit of a fallout.
That was a rather Jurassic tour over at the Lost Kingdom, and now we've done all rides apart from Boulder Dash over that line. We haven't done it in Jump, we haven't done Boulder Dash before, but we thought with rides like Storm Chase over there, we want to take another ride on that and do Boulder Dash.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we've done rides similar to that, like all around the world, to be honest now. So.
Yeah, so there's some flat rides, which obviously if you're first time coming or you're only time coming to a theme park, but obviously make sure to go on those ones. Yeah, but when you go to so many theme parks, it's kind of like, you want to go on the unique, amazing and world-class attractions like that one over there. We're talking about unique attractions, especially on the park's train ride. This is one of the rides that all theme parks really have them. But I think they're very underrated train rides, because not only can you go around the park and obviously take a nice ride, relax, feel half along there walking, but you can still ride attractions. And quite often we go on these rides and we're like, oh, I never realised that thing existed, we never realised that thing was over there. It's very unusual parts of the park because you didn't realize it existed. So when you go on a train ride, you also need to have a look around, see what other rides you want to do in your day, work out. I wouldn't say at the start of your day by any means, but in the middle of your day when you're tired, after some lunch, when you let your lunch go down, take a ride on the train and have a really good fun experience. But with the theme as well, also Alice Springs, it's going to be really awesome to get some awesome shots for you guys. Are you excited, Adam?
Yeah, I'm really excited to go on there. Of course, it is the Rio Grande train. And and it's quite actually because you actually have a soundtrack on ride. So I believe it's like the Norte Spring soundtrack. Yeah, the soundtrack actually plays, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I wonder if it's all Christmas this time.
We'll have to find out. The train's here right now, though, so we've already almost got this one, which will be really awesome.
Oh yeah.
As we head off on our train ride. We're going to do one train, so let's hope we go this one. Choo-choo! We have just taken a ride on the train. I don't think I've ever seen Peppa Pig Land this quiet. Oh, look behind me.
It's crazy.
It's completely empty out here. You can see George just down there, but it is
probably why.
Yeah, probably that was right there probably. But yeah, it's really quiet.
I think it's just like quite cold right now.
It's colder than getting later.
It's getting a little bit later. It's only 3 o'clock, but a lot of the smaller kids now would be like, because it's so quiet here, we've sort of had a day of fun now.
Yeah, like he's done it all, and now we're getting ready to leave. But the train ride, not the best train ride in the world, but it's good.
I quite like it. I think it's one of the best ones in the UK, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it brings you around.
It's one of the only ones in the UK.
Exactly, I know. But I mean, it doesn't go around the whole park. But what it does go around is really nice. And I love how it's sort of themed to sort of like tornado springs and everywhere. But also, so it does show you a little bit behind me just around here.
Yeah, exactly. You see, you basically go past Tornado Springs, that's definitely the highlight of it. You just go through the trees a little bit around there. Overall, you finish off by going round past the lake, round past Peppa Pig World, and then back in the station, yeah, just there. So it's a really good fun attraction, really enjoyable. And if you are heading to the park, definitely one I'd recommend a ride on if you are coming along. Unfortunately, we've got to stop on it though. That would be nice if we can get other end of the park and have a stop. However, it is really, really good. Right now though, despite us saying we're not going to do any rides over here at Peppa Pig World, we were actually going to go on to Windy Tower. It's a classic, it's good fun. And actually, we've got a lot of time.
So good.
We've basically got a lot of time left over now. What do we do?
Yeah, it's sort of like, we're at 3 o'clock right now. We usually do our marathon of lapping Storm Chase towards the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's last one, 13 rides, which is a record.
Crazy, but we are not making it down. Walk on cue once again. It is time, and God knows what I'm doing this again. I have to stand over it again. Windy Tower. And off we go. And already, oh God, I don't like this ride. Already it's starting to spin. But this is not the scariest part, because not only on this ride can you spin around in a capsule that will rotate around, but as you can see just up there, it also rises and the centre of it in the middle starts to spin as well.
It's quite horrible.
Making it the worst ride on the planet. And I think you've already seen this a lot of times. Like he said, I'd never do it again, but honestly, it scares the hell out of me. I don't mind it. I find it so scary. He's spinning out. I really don't like it. I'm not even high yet. There's Peppa and George down there. Just about to see him trying to start spinning. I've got my legs trying to stop him from spinning over here. Oh, we're going down. That's a shame. We start to rise up here. Oh no. Here we go. You can start seeing all the cars go down. They're the lucky ones there. They're coming to an end. And we're the unlucky ones. Start to stop it. It's just not. I'm not even looking up. This is too bad. Oh God. I don't like it. Look down. Look at it spin. We're just going over it. It's just mental. This is not fun, guys. This is a kids' land.
This is literally the best teacups you can ever
It's
find.
living not.
It's literally the spinniest one I've ever been on. It's crazy.
And its highest one as well. Stop it. You can feel it like fans.
You feel it sort of like roll to side to side.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
And it's quite high up.
Yeah,
so
you do.
It's one of the tallest
So what do you
rides
do? You can spin it.
park. So
Yeah, you can spin it. Don't you just?
it just shakes as well.
Yeah, we know it does. You can't even. This will take a minute to enjoy with you. Oh God.
My God, it's actually shaking. You can just imagine it falling off, can't you?
Yeah. Oh,
It's so good.
no, it's not. It's spinning it. Look at it. You can't even see anything.
It's literally like you can't see anything right now apart from of lights.
I know.
Crazy.
Oh, the fourth and final time, I swear I am never doing this ride again. But I've got a feeling on our next trip, we're going to go back up the Windy Tower.
Maybe we can start like lapping it. That would be good fun.
No, never again. That is not an enjoyable attraction. I don't care what anyone says. That, just cycling was the most thrilling ride over here in the UK. That is Windy Tower up there. Do not underestimate it. You can have a nice calm ride. Everyone around us really enjoyed it. They were having a nice, like, calm.
It was so
not us though. We were spinning like that.
The funny is, we've had it before. People were just staring at us right down the bottom.
Yeah.
And then when we got off, we were just walking like crazy.
The lady almost flew off when she tried to grab it to slow us down.
It was so funny. Well, we did. So, because you're sitting quite fast, so we had to try and slow it down. I felt so sorry for her. Just grab it like this.
Yeah, because Adam wasn't stop spinning until the end. So
I had to really try and slow it down.
Yeah, lucky us. Hey.
It's good fun, it is. Like, for me, I don't like flowers like cycling and stuff, but I like stuff like that. It's all about personal preference.
So Tom tip number 5, don't do that ride. End of. That is like my biggest Tom tip of the day. Do not do that ride. Instead, do the Queen's Flying Coach ride. The ride that we always used to do after this ride, because it's a nice, calm, relaxing one-hour ride, and does not involve you spinning non-stop. And also, it's really good fun ride too. We either like doing this ride or we like doing that one afterwards.
And it's very British as well.
Yes, very good. Part of the new addition towards that actually. I think it was in 2017?
Yeah, maybe 2018, maybe 2018 it was. But yeah.
It's a very good new addition. It's very nice, and most importantly, it helps me get over my very, very dizzy break right now. I mean, like, honestly, I cannot tell you how dizzy I am right now. But I'm looking at this one. Let's go up. We're taking this on to the Queen's Flying Coaches.
Hello to you all.
There you go. There is that torture ride. Thank God we're not up there. Look at them there. She's going nice and calmly on it. They're enjoying that ride. Not us though when we were up there. However, this is more my cup of tea. Look at this. Nice, calm and relaxing.
My, what's all that commotion over there? It's Mr. Paul.
That was a much nicer ride over here in the park, and I think we've had our Peppa Pig load right now.
Yeah.
Done 2 rides, we never really do any more of those 2.
Fantastic area.
At a push, we actually go in and do the other attractions, but
Yeah.
we normally
We have done Pro Short, sorry, we have done Pro Short.
we normally just quite content that ride for us, you guys. That doesn't look like a shot right now, we might join him in a sec, but yeah, as far as that ride goes, it's really nice fun. It's a really good view. And over, if you come in here, take a ride, look, it is a nice attraction. However, with these two rides that actually get confused, isn't it? Lots of rides are quite tall here. You've got that one there, that one there, that one there, as well as the other one. Yeah, so if you do the other one, I think it's on the boat ride instead maybe?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Because there is a lot of ones that go up really, really high. But overall, really good solid attraction over here at the park. And if you are with kids, I mean, this is the prime area to go to.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's literally the perfect area. Like, the theme is great, and I mean, it's so similar to other TV shows.
I mean, yeah,
we have watched it before, but a long time ago, like very, very long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, as IPs go, it's the perfect IP for like
yeah, that's the thing. Usually I don't like stuff for IPs, but you know, here, it works so well. Yeah. Like, I can't knock on it.
This is I know I said earlier what started, this is really what started the whole time.
This is, yeah. I mean, if it was this area, half of the parks in the UK, so even Trent Manor, I wouldn't have had these great areas that we have now, and of course this park included.
A bit like on the American scale, stuff like Diagon Alley and stuff that they do with Scales Day. The UK scale, Peppa Pig's one got started the UK theming into with Mythica and other lads.
And unfortunately, Merlin Entertainments haven't really took that on, apart from Mythica. But you know, I mean, to be fair, Mythica's great. The Lego Mythica's amazing. I love that area.
With Jason Manor definitely have.
With Drayton Manor, Paultons Park, both of these 2 parks are really up in their game.
Yeah, so we are really good. We are really, really fond of family-owned parks.
Oh yeah, we love it.
They do work really hard.
Don't get me wrong.
So share.
Yeah,
and it was expensive.
That's it. We do really like Merlin though. That's the thing. Like, we go there all the time. Like, I go to Legoland every week, so we do like Merlin. So I don't think we're knocking on them just because.
But
like,
make us have family parks. Yeah, these sort of parks are amazing.
That's what we always say. Like this Drayton Manor opens up. Should make one pass we can go to all of them because we get it. Like,
yeah, instantly. It's just that these parks are so expensive to get a pass for. We don't go so often.
It's like £250 for the top pass, and like if you get the one lower, there's 175. There's 150. 150 to top weekdays. There's £150 for it.
It's crazy, right? It's absolutely bonkers. It's an amazing park. Kids have done it, experience it. I can't stress that enough. But
it's lovely.
on the note, I'll never forget, Wi-Fi is changed. It's better now, isn't it?
Well, I don't got one bar, but yeah, it is better.
Yeah, one carousel in a minute.
But we found it better. I first of all found it
Oh
better.
yeah, no, I mean,
So-
I haven't really had a problem with it today, to be honest.
So Wi-Fi thumbs up, Parks
Good.
thumbs up. Next thing we want to do though is head over towards Farming Our Flyer for our second ride of the day. Ride taken on Farmyard Flyer, and once again a very nice attraction over here at the park for the family. However, like always, I'm going from one ride to the next. Unfortunately, just me on my own this time because my family are going on storm chase over there. But I felt like I've got to do it. We've got to take another ride on Cyclades. I'm going to get my seat and get going on this very, very awesome gyro swing. Let's go. That ride is incredible. But to be honest, so just to know the things in general. That land, the rides, the attractions, the feeling, everything about this real place in general actually, the whole park is really, really good. We always walking down here right now, but actually, at night time, the lights come on. I mean, didn't realise that. We weren't actually going to come back down to Lost Kingdom. Once we realised that the lights are going to be on now, we thought we might as well go down, have a look. We're doing our first night ride, I think, on Flight of Terror. So it's not fully night yet. I always think when the show lights come on, it's night time, but Adam doesn't agree.
I say it's dusk and then it goes into night. Like,
Yeah, I know it's kind of vague, but I just feel like, how can you judge what a night ride is?
it's hard. Like, I would say, I'd say when the lights come on, it's dusk, I'd probably say. And I know they can control whatever time the lights come on, but it tends to be it's dusk. And I don't know, it's when it's a bit darker, it's dark.
How dark is dark? I mean, like,
So-
I don't know, but I'd say we're taking a sort of night ride, I don't even know. It's always another light on the camera, just letting you guys know. When you're watching it, and then watching the videos back, on the camera, it always shows a bit lighter because there's like a light in the
does, yeah.
centre of it.
So
So
it's-
the real weapon is dark, but it looks like daytime on the camera when we look at it.
Oh yeah, it does.
But at the same time, it's not fully dark yet, so I know people who won't count this as a night ride itself. However, before I come in here, look at what lights are over at Lost Kingdom, as well as, of course, taking a ride in these two attractions. So whether we're talking between, probably yeah. So whether we're talking between or not, I don't really know. We've got about 45 minutes left. We're going to go on some attractions around here and give you our reviews, like always, afterwards. But it's been an amazing day, and it's only continuing in the Lost Kingdom. Ride to the Velociraptor. This is probably the most brilliant ride we've done actually over here at Paultons Park.
It is, yeah.
But it definitely deserves a ride. Short queue, we're probably the only one in this train, literally, it's waiting in this station for us. So we've got to speed up and head on to this. Hold back, I don't know, maybe we'll go step for ones each. One is the amazing attraction.
Velociraptor.
On we go, and Adam's done that end. Here you go, on there over here. Two major attractions done in the matter of like 10 minutes. I mean, at most parks in the UK, the really big ones, you literally get those done in your entire day, really, in some days.
And that's such a home part of like Legoland Windsor and stuff.
I mean, two rides like that will take you at least 2 hours.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
On a summer day, it's probably, again, you're two rides that you do the entire day.
I know, it's crazy. But
But-
I mean, they're such great coasters as well.
Exactly, I said, just because it's quiet as well, doesn't mean that rides aren't good.
Exactly.
On other as well, like, for example, rides like Storm Chaser, it's quite, it's not good, it's amazing.
No, it's incredible.
And also noticed that I apply this park so much, but in general with theme parks, I'll give you a little tip as well. Just because rides have a short queues, it doesn't mean that they're the least popular rides. So for example, over here, so like Storm Chaser can operate on 2 trains. It's a very quick throughput. and it's a very quick coaster, whereas some other rides, like for example what's wrapped about there, or even Flight of the Pterosaur, has one train throughout the entire ride, meaning that of course operations will be a lot quicker on Storm Chaser rather than the other one. Even though the other one might be more popular, because of the operations being quicker on that one, it could mean that sometimes queue lines get longer, especially at bigger parks. For example, Disney parks, like Peter Pan Flight has like 90-minute, 100-minute queues sometimes.
And that doesn't mean that's the best ride there.
Yeah, whereas
in my opinion, it really isn't.
whereas stuff like Big Fun the Mountain might have a half an hour queue, but it's just because of the throughput, the operations, and of course there's some of this as well. So for example, Peter Pan is also a children's ride mainly, so children's ride take longer to board and get off. Whereas Big Fun the Mountain has more of the older riders who are quicker getting on and off. Some might have wheelchair access as well, etc, 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 etc. So all these sort of factors play into it, but just be aware, like, the short queue does not mean it's a worse ride.
No, it doesn't.
There you go, a little bit of a tip from us over here. As we now leave, unfortunately, Lost Kingdom, I head over towards, you guessed it, but not just go back like a yo-yo today. We head back over towards Tornado Springs for our last 20 minutes of the day. What do you think we'll do first, guys? And I doubt you guessed 5 minute flying, but we decided we haven't done a night ride in here yet, so we might as well go ahead and do it. We've got around 10 minutes left of our day, so hopefully we can get this one done. Then we're going to be heading on to Storm Chaser for the final few minutes, because you never know, you might get a few rides in the final few minutes. You've got to be aware, okay? I'll tell you a bit as well, this park is not always a closed ride at the time park. You might close the queue a little bit early, so be aware of that before you go. But we are now heading up here onto the next ride, Farm Yard Flyer at night. First time for all of us, let's go. No more welcome to crazy. That's 7 minutes remaining. Let's hope we get 2 rides over on Storm Chaser. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. It's only time to wait and see. Second and final ride of the day, Storm Chaser. Off we go. Crazily enough, it is 4:30 and the park has now closed. And after 2 amazing rides on Storm Chaser, I think it is time to call it a day from over here at Paultons Park. But I thought, might as well take you through here, the highly themed land of Tornado Springs at night. And I've got to admit, the park hasn't got many amazing night lights because it's rarely open, but Tornado Springs, minus of course all the Christmas lights are up, the lighting's really nice, all the traffic lights up there, the nice authentic street lights down there, as well as hopefully in the future they're planning for more late evenings over here at park. We love
really
late evenings.
So, yeah. That's the one thing on this park, they just don't open late enough. Like, you can never experience this park at night really, and I know right now it is pretty dark, but yeah. You can never really experience
Another hour really nice, dark wise. I mean, ride-wise, there's nothing we're going to do really, multiple times.
And like, there's only 2 nights the whole year that you get to do this at night, which is in October, I believe. But yeah, you know, Storm Chaser is an amazing coaster.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Wow, it's warmed up. Like,
different level at night, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really warmed up today, and you know as well, Storm Chaser's got some really nice lights as well.
We got the first ride on the last one there as well from out.
We did actually, yeah. It's pretty cool.
First train and last train. And funny enough, for our second time round, we actually wanted the same car we got off for the first time because they said they want to stay on, but like someone went round anyway because I was on another group. And then we went round, went back up again. I just got the same train for the first time.
The train didn't even get us out of the station.
No, we actually got to down seat the second time round.
Yeah, I know.
So really, really weird. But again, awesome day, awesome rides, absolutely fantastic.
As much as Tornado Springs is phenomenal at night, I mean there's one must do at the park, and that's seeing this area at night around here.
Oh yes, don't forget the amazing city. Very, very dark for a city.
It is.
But this is a classic, this area. I mean, it used to be actually home to a 3D theatre in there, but I think they've moved it.
You go in there, I think.
We do watch it once.
Yeah.
I don't think how horrible it was.
I thought it was alright. I mean,
it was a little bird, I think, like it went around.
I mean, it was interesting.
It was something. I give him that. It was something. But wow. We should spend more
this
time.
is a photo spot.
We should spend more time down here. But no. Yeah, Tornado Springs is amazing, especially at night. So if you're coming over here, even if you're in the middle of the day, do that because you want to maximise the night time. The night time at parks is different always, but especially over here, I'll just get some more stickers, I think. Yeah, get a sticker. But especially at night, it is very, very different. So come and experience it at night, even if you leave. I don't know what there is to do elsewhere around here, but if you leave all day, come back. I know sometimes on Christmas events we go out like a pub and a meal or something to come back again. You can do that too, but just matter of night. And where else can you see this amazing light up Christmas tree just down there? But as Adam makes his way around right now, he's running down the stickers. We are now going to be leaving the park. I mean, it is time for our final views of the day. And it's been actually amazing over here. You got your sticker?
Wow, there you go. See, that's what I was saying, a bit of free merchandise.
Yeah, amazing. Oh, we are so cheap.
I'm a contact. I should stick this on me and walk around the park with it.
Yeah.
Because technically that is what it's for, but I mean, yeah.
Souvenir.
It's not souvenir, it's Paultons of the one as well.
Souvenir, isn't it? It's crazy, yeah. But right now, we're going out. Well, I'm going to go outside to food and all works, or I'm going to go to the shop. Oh, it might, yeah.
They've improved.
Oh, wow. It used to be extra of a shop, but now, look up there, look up there. I know it's not a busy day, but it's a lot busier in there than it was earlier. So, most big theme parks, you normally get it packed in there, but still, even today, it is very, very busy inside of there. But making our way out now, first time ever knocking out from a shop, crazy enough, it is time to end our review of the day over here at the park. And it has been, honestly, absolutely amazing. From the moment we actually entered to the park around this area, probably around 6 hours ago, to really how dark it is now, all the characters coming around, welcoming us in. So right now, we are now leaving at the end of the day, it's all dark. It has been absolutely amazing. So many great rides. So excited, all amazing. But Adam, how have you found it?
Oh, you know, it's been a really good day today. I love Paultons Park. It's one of the best theme parks in the UK, if the best theme park. I mean, this place is incredible whatever time of year you come, but at Christmas, it's a little bit more magical. You know what? It's been great to come back. For me, I think it's actually an annual thing now. We come back every Christmas.
Yeah, it feels like a thing, yeah.
Because it's just such a nice event.
I want to come back here in like the north side, because I want to do massive back of it, because I've done ages.
I think we tend to come around 2 to 3 times a year now, so it's a lovely park though. I really do enjoy it.
Actually, it's a really smart idea for it. They open up a little cafe at the end, so you can get some snacks and out, which is really nice.
Storm Chase is such a good coaster.
Yeah, it really is.
You got the tornado spins.
Don't need to what about tornado spins? I don't really know what we would have done the holders today.
No, that's the thing. Like now tornado spins is there, it's amazing. But you know, we don't spend much time at Peppa Pig World, which I'm sure a lot of guests today would.
We basically stuff aside some Peppa Pig World with filming. That's what we just do.
Yeah, so I've been a great day today though.
Yeah, it has really been awesome.
I think it's got to be one of the best Christmas I've been to be honest. And that's maybe because obviously I don't come to this park a lot, and yeah, that's probably why. But you know, I still really enjoyed it. It's definitely better than Chessington, I've got that.
Yeah, I went to
Chessington's Winter's Tale. There wasn't a lot open. I mean, it was nice, but there just wasn't a lot open.
No, I do agree. Yeah, it hasn't got the same quality of stuff to do over here. I mean, over at Chessington it does over here. But today's amazing. We've done so much, so many nice attractions. And even though we've just been going back and forth, like we don't know what we're doing, we just love to ride more than once. And there's so much more to do here than what we've done. We just really had to cover it. We must look at most of what we coast over here at the park, because there's so many good rides and attractions, and we have to do as many as we can before we do go. But standing out here right now, saying goodbye from it, maybe back in another few months, maybe another year, I don't know. But it's been absolutely amazing trip, and I so look forward to returning sometime in the future. But if you have enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe and comment down below. But all I said, had a good day, Dad?
Sorry?
Good day?
Yeah, really good, yeah. Sorry to eat the keys.
Good day.
Really good day.
Awesome. So all I said, that is it for me, Tom Derrick, Adam Derrick, and Paultons Park just behind me. And I'll see you for our next video. Bye bye, guys.